3, 2, 1, 0.
What up? Welcome to Dynamite Rocketship. I'm your host, Toby McMullen. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe on all the audio platforms. Drop a comment, leave a like, all that shit. And check us out on patreon.com/Dynamite Rocketship for bonus content. My guest today is an all-time dude. Unbelievably funny, great stand-up, great actor, for real. English Teacher Season 2, drop in September. Go check that out. The absolute star of that show, sitting right next to me here. He's been all over this great country, great world, yucking it up, telling jokes. I'm so psyched to have him sitting down here with me today on the program. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Sean Patton.
Hell yeah. Dynamite Rocketship.
Yes.
I did not know that was the name of the podcast.
I would not have come if I had known.
No, I would have fucking come just a little more Dynamite Rocketship vibey.
Well, what
showed up with sparklers.
Yeah, what I wanted when I thought of the name is I wanted a name that looks like it would look like a punk band on a sticker in a dive bar bathroom. You know, something you'd see at like the Gutter or some shit like that.
Rocketship.
Yeah, just like a dumb nonsense name.
Like the kind of band where like only one of them is actually going to succeed in music.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like they're the first band of like a future David Bowie or Chino Marino. I like that. I go from David Bowie to the lead singer of Deftones, which, hey, you could call him the Bowie of sex rock.
Yeah.
Chino Marino.
It is fun when you see a band and you go, that guy's going to make it, and those guys are not.
Yeah. It's also funny when you see a band and you are reminded how fun live music is.
It's the best, dude.
You know what I mean? I feel like no one... it's weird to say this, but it seems like no one sees just music in clubs anymore.
Couldn't agree more.
It's all like Taylor Swift. It's all Eros Tour. It's all Beyonce. It's all big band. I get it. But also sometimes like a 500-seater.
It's the best.
Just a band you kind of know. Why you got $30? Why not spend it and go see? You know,
my favorite venue in the world, the Metro in Chicago.
Fantastic.
Perfect size. It's like 1,200 maybe. Yeah. So it's big enough that the show feels big, but not so big that you're completely disconnected. Because those stadium shows they're no good.
You know, I've actually performed at the Metro.
Sick.
A couple years ago, opening for David Cross.
Hell yeah.
So when I was opening for him. I open for David still from time to time, but we did his most recent special that's out now. We did Worst Daddy in the World, is it called? Yeah. We did that special at the Metro in Chicago.
Sick.
It was pretty sick, yeah.
How's the green room?
It's an apartment.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Actually, 3 of my favorite venues, maybe 4 of my favorite venues are in Chicago.
Which ones?
The Lincoln Lodge.
Love
and
the Lincoln Lodge.
Fantastic comedy venue.
And ran by the best dudes. It's as close as it's like a Chicago style comedy store that everyone working there is a comic. It's all great hang. It's just the best.
Great venues, great location. And I love it. The Den.
Gorgeous.
Which is a gorgeous, beautiful venue. Talia Hall.
Rules.
Which I've done with David as well, and Canane. Amazing venue.
Yeah, beautiful theater in Pilsen. Then another green room that's a fucking apartment.
Another green room that's a nicer apartment. That's like a really that's like the both of those green rooms are fantastic, but the one at the Talia Hall is like, dude,
it's nice.
This is can I just move in?
They had when I was in there, they had like a record player set up with like handpicked records that they thought it was Mark Maron was headlining that they thought that he would dig, and I was like, that's classy, dude. That's nice.
And he probably dug it, but had to pretend like he didn't. You know what I mean? And then the Vic.
Oh, the Vic's great.
The Vic's just fucking classic.
Historic
venue.
I used to walk past there, or ride my bike past there every time going to the Laugh Factory there. I love that place.
Yeah, dude. Like it's kind of fun. So I was opening for one time when I was opening for David Cross. We do the Talia Hall. It's awesome. Bob Odenkirk's there
Oh yeah.
because he was in town filming an episode or a couple episodes, I think, of The Bear, or was he just one? But whatever he was in The Bear, but he was in town filming, and he comes to the show. So it's like, you got Bob and David.
Yes.
And then at the time he did this thing where it was like, it was like a raffled off meet and greet situation, right? So this guy, they're like, hey, it's the winner of the thing. He's like, oh yeah, go bring him in. And it's this one guy, and he's there with his fiance, and this dude comes in, and he is immediately being too much. Here's my advice. I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean to be an asshole, but I feel like no one says this enough. Don't try to be funny around comedians.
Yep.
Just if you are a funny person, it'll come out naturally.
Yep.
Don't fucking try, because I've seen it, especially with a guy like David, who's like, and David is a awesome dude.
Oh, so kind, super chill,
funny. I've never once seen him be a dick to anyone. And I've been in a couple situations with him where it was like, hey man, if you were a dick just now, you were justified.
Yeah.
You could have been a dick. But he's like, nah, he's cool. He's very cool. He's never a dick. But this guy came in and was immediately just like trying to throw zingers everywhere and overdoing it, and then like trying to quote Mr. Show.
Oh,
but
brutal.
Fucking it up. You know what I mean? Like he was like mashing like Mr. Show and like the State together. Yeah. And it was like, dude, all right.
He's just doing Whitest Kids You Know sketches.
Dude, it was so, and then he starts talking about how he'd been taking improv classes like for
brutal.
For years.
This is the ultimate Punisher.
Well, we're not done yet.
This guy he's the upper echelon. He's the apex predator of Punishers.
Dude, and then he drops to a knee to propose to his fiance, who you could see in her face was like, oh, fucking Christ, are you serious? But here's his big gag. He doesn't have a ring. So he's like, I was hoping maybe, because I mentions his improv training again,
yes,
that maybe Bob or David, you could help me out and we could just kind of workshop what I'd use as a ring. And he's already on a knee. He's already on a knee. And so David is just like, yeah, man, here, and just throws him a T-shirt from, a merch. He's like, there you go. Use that as a ring. And the guy holds it up and he's like, will you? And she laughs and they hug. But she never said yes.
How could she?
Did not say verbally yes.
No, that's not a contract. That will not hold up in court.
Yeah. And so it was like, dude, and then they got the fuck out of there. And you're like, bro, that was like, I hope she is right now going, be out of the apartment by Tuesday.
Yes.
No, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no in as many languages as I can think of off the top of my head. Because it was that guy, like, and that was the thing where if she were like giggling and laughing and into it, yes, you'd be like, oh, look, soulmates. But you could just see on her face, she's like, oh, this is a side of him I didn't know existed, and I fucking hate it.
Dude, if your proposal involves any sort of short form improv game, you gotta jump off the closest bridge. You gotta jump into traffic. You gotta do something.
Are you married? No. I'm looking for the rings.
No.
This guy's he's ready.
No. I have a girlfriend though, and it's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, same. Yeah, young relationship, only about 6 months in, but it's cool.
Sick. You guys aren't living together yet?
No.
Well,
I feel like 30 months is a good. I mean, that's 2.5 years. I guess that's maybe.
Yeah, 30 months are very specific. That's like a lease term.
Yeah. I feel like it's like, because I was in a previous relationship for like 8 years, and that was cool. But we started living together in less than a year.
Yes.
And it did last for 8 more or 7 more years. But like, I don't know. This time I'm like, let's see how far we can go before it's like, okay, now we just should.
Yes.
Like part of me almost thinks, and I'm not just saying me, like you should have to live apart. And then if the proposal happens, then you move in.
Sure.
And I know people say like, well, no, you learn things about each other living together. You learn those things. I don't think it's necessary. I think you learn those things just having separate apartments.
I inevitably, in any relationship where
you're moving right away, you're like a lesbian.
You kind of, but it's more like it's more like a half-baked guy on the couch situation. I'm just like, oh, what's up? We hanging out? Let's fucking keep hanging.
Yeah, just stay here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you throw a party and you wind up with a new roommate.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, it's kind of a
Live separately, but half your shit's at her place, half your shit's at yours.
That's how my last one went. But we're about to move in together.
How long y'all been together?
Not 30 months.
Okay. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it, man. Get out there. See if it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's been long distance. So.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Actually, I encourage long distance relationships.
I mean, we talk so much. Yeah. And have talked so much that it's like, I feel like we've done the vetting. I think it's going to be great.
With the advent of is that the right word? Advent? Or with FaceTime.
Yeah.
With Zoom.
Discord.
Exactly. Yeah. All that shit. You don't need, like, long distance is not that hard of a thing anymore.
It's not what it used to be.
No, it's not. It's not letters you receive once every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You're like, oh God, I do pine for you. It's not phone calls that cost $2.99 a minute, so you can only talk for 8 minutes. It's easy. It's easy to be long distance now.
Though the faith that those dudes in World War II had getting those letters, because nowadays it would be you'd be like, oh, she's getting fucking railed out by the neighbors, dude. Yeah. But back then they were like, oh, my love would never.
Right.
Back when people had honor.
And nowadays, if she's getting railed out by the neighbors, you can watch.
Yeah, dude.
Ask her to set up an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or fire up the live stream on the Discord, dude.
Maybe that's what you're into. You know?
Listen, babe, you can bang the neighbor, but you got to monetize.
That would be hilarious if your fetish was, you could bang the neighbor only when I watch and not in the same city, because afterwards I'm going to get pissed and go on a fucking bender. But I get off on that.
Oh, there's definitely guys.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I had we were talking about crypto before.
Yeah.
I had a roommate in Chicago who was the first guy to put me on to crypto. This guy was like very internet forward. He was way ahead of everybody. He was also a heroin addict, which is why I didn't listen to him when he said,
hey, look, so was Hendrix.
Sure. A lot of brilliant smack.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Hedberg.
I mean, there's a lot of guys.
Yeah, man. Was Hendrix heroin? I think he might have been acid.
I think everybody.
Miles Davis.
I think everybody back then did heroin.
Did a little bit, just a little toot.
Yeah.
Little nip.
It wasn't like it was.
A little spike.
Jimmy.
just a little like, why not, man? Oh, brown tar. A little China white, get you going. I'd like to try heroin once.
Opiates.
I'm not gonna, but I'd like to.
Opiates make my stomach upset. Otherwise, I think I would have tried it.
Yeah.
There are a few things about heroin that I learned that are really off-putting. Needles get incredibly dull after the first use.
Yeah, I mean,
so you got to get fresh. You got to have fresh needles because otherwise you're bleeding.
Okay.
It's very important to test, and I've never liked tests of any kind. So
test the heroin.
Yeah, especially now with the fentanyl.
We give it to a cat or something.
They sell tester kits, but yeah.
Hey, okay.
But I mean, fucking if little burrito's trying to catch a buzz, for sure.
Man, just your cat's just like. You're like, record this, man. It might mean so. It might be something.
Yeah, I like you give your cat heroin and it starts scatting. Just
starts unloading his thoughts, man. Cat's been thinking.
Yeah, but
feeling.
Okay, but this guy did smack. Told me about Bitcoin, and I was like, well, you can't trust financial advice from a fucking smackhead. But
I mean, yeah,
how he was making his money was him and my other roommate, his girlfriend, were live streaming, and this is like 2010, 2009.
Okay.
They're live streaming them bang.
Okay.
And then they created like a whole online network. So basically they started out, they were like, we need cash for smack, right? So they start hooking up on like the standard streaming sites, like with Chatterbait or whatever the fuck it was at the time.
Okay.
And then their whole business model was, see, Sean, when you get them in the public, in the public stream, that's just your chum in the water. What you're really looking to set up is
private stuff,
private clients. Hell, we're catering to your interests, your needs. We're giving you a bespoke experience here.
Speaking of scatting,
yeah,
we'll go a different outside of the scat spectrum, if you'd like.
Yeah, so they just collected this menagerie of freaks and weirdos.
Okay.
They had one guy who his whole thing was like all about humiliation, right?
Sure.
He wanted to be laughed at, little cock, all that sort of stuff.
Sure. Okay.
So my psychotic heroin-addled roommate, who was actually very smart, great musician, they always are.
I don't think, real quick, heroin doesn't seem like something stupid people do. Does that make sense? It feels like the life-destroying addictive substance for people with a higher IQ.
Yes.
You know?
I don't necessarily disagree.
Like, I honestly feel like the dumber someone is, truthfully, the less, like, I feel like they stay with booze.
Yeah, crack maybe.
Maybe, but crack feels like it's more of an emotional thing. Like it's people going through some shit.
Okay.
They try crack for relief from the shit they're going through. So there's like an emotional IQ, and like heroin feels like people who just like mentally can't fucking handle the weight of the world because they're over processing it. There's an intelligence level.
They're trying to slow it down, not speed it up.
Yeah. So like that.
Okay.
But it feels like like a dumb asshole is gonna stick to fucking booze and driving. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that's just like none of them you should do, but like it never seems like the real dumb pieces of shit.
Well, he was a sharp dude. He also blew my mind with, he was like, you wouldn't believe how many functional heroin addicts there are in the world. He's like doctors, people with like well-paying, like exactly. I mean, really fulfilling your point that yeah. I mean, I think that like of the street, like the heavy mainstream street drugs, I think heroin is maybe the classiest in terms of like its clientele.
You don't think coke?
No,
I feel like coke is one that goes across the board. I feel like coke's just one. That one has no. Coke has no conscience.
No,
coke just goes, or not that any of them do, but you know what I'm saying. Like, because I guarantee someone's going to hear all this and be like, "You fuckers." There are two guarantees that I've learned about the internet. Two. One, there's nothing you can say that someone somewhere will not be offended by.
Yes, without question.
Just doesn't, because that's life. But it doesn't matter how clean, how highbrow, how intelligent, how compassionate. Doesn't matter how you are. Something you say will offend someone somewhere. So just live.
Just
don't be an asshole. Try and be cool. And two, whatever you can think of that someone could possibly be turned on by or not, it exists.
Oh, without question.
Doesn't matter what it is. Someone could find me lit. Someone could be turned on by a pudgy guy in his 40s listing off things.
Oh,
that could be a fetish for someone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And offensive to others. But like anything you could possibly, you could almost play like a game of Pictionary or like ad libs. Like, give me an object, give me a flavor of ice cream, and give me a sport. I don't know, a hammer, pistachio, and lacrosse. You're like, all right, someone covered in pistachio ice cream playing lacrosse with a hammer. Out there is a group of people who jerk off to that regularly.
And not only that, they see that video and they go, finally.
Yeah. Oh, this is so hot.
Oh, I've been waiting.
This is so hot.
Dude, it's been all rocky road. They finally did the mustache. Dude,
I'm so turned on.
Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah. So they collected this Batman's rogues gallery of perverted supervillains, right?
Yeah.
But the most high tier one, this guy who loved embarrassment, right? So my twisted roommate basically devised this system in which the camera would be on his girlfriend, right? And she couldn't see the chat because it was too gnarly for her. So then he was operating the chat and then was like giving her direction off screen. Like there's no audio. So he would be like, point at the camera and laugh. And so she'd be like, ah, it'd be like him showing his balls or whatever.
Okay.
But then, like everything sexual, you got to push it, right? Sure, that guy had pistachio and a hammer today, but tomorrow I'm gonna need more juice. I'm gonna need pistachio ice cream and a bandsaw or whatever, right?
Yeah, dude.
So he basically devised this game in which he got the guy to roll a dice on his end.
Okay.
And the higher the numerical value of the dice, the more harsh the punishment. So if this guy rolled like a 12, or maybe it's 2 dice or whatever, he would have to like smash his balls and stuff.
This is where you introduced the like the Dungeons and Dragon, the 20-sided die.
Yeah.
You got a 19, dude. All right, get the nails. We told you to get the nails. You got a 19, buddy. It's on.
Oh, critical hit, dude.
Refer to yourself as Jesus Christ, buddy, because you about to crucify yourself.
Yeah. But they just had to keep stepping it up. And this guy was paying hand over fist to do this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they would do it over Skype back in the day.
I would love like that. I would love to be able to experience what a fetish a day, just to see what it's like for one day, for 24 hours. I'm into embarrassment. And then for next 20, just go on like if you could access that's the thing. Like people always talk about the future, flying cars. It's like, no, what about the thing where you can like plug a shit into our brain, not like the Matrix, but you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
And just mess with the dials of your mentality.
Oh my God.
Where's that?
I would love that. Just give me some Rob Dyrdek financial bro confidence or some shit. That would rule.
Also, make me really into fucking stuffing legumes in my ass.
Yes.
For a 24-hour period, just to see what it's like, just to experience it. You know what I mean? I had a
buddy with a foot fetish.
That is not a fetish of mine, by the way. But
it's not nearly freaky enough.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who had a foot fetish, and we were talking about it, and I was like, that's so weird, dude. And he goes, no, my friend. Imagine going to the beach. It's like everybody's got the tits out. And I was like, interesting.
Damn, dude.
Okay.
Damn.
You a little freaky weirdo. I'm not a feet guy personally.
That's I've tried to understand it, and I just don't. And that's good. More power to you. I was a straight up, belch. I know because I know somewhere out there, someone's in the fat guy's belching.
Oh, easily.
But
that's like day one shit.
Yeah, I've never understood the foot thing. I've never resonated with me.
No, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Same.
Yeah,
same. Throwing a little cabbage on the side. I'm good with that. Yeah,
I'll get a little freaky. Well, the way that I've always tried to approach it is that I approach sex like beer pong.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm here to, whatever the house rules are,
right.
That's the game I'm willing to play. It's like, whatever you're psyched on, let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
you made the meat and potatoes reference. I'll say, I'm also meat and potatoes, but the potatoes are au gratin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a little steak on there,
and the meat's like done in an air fryer. Just a little different, a little healthier and unhealthier at the same time.
Yeah,
it's
missionary sex in a Spider-Man mask.
Right. When it comes to sex, it's like food in the same sense where it's like if I'm just down. I'm glad I'm getting this.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'll deal with it. Sometimes it's a fucking hot dog, and you're like, oh, well, that's a hot dog. And sometimes you're like, wow, that was, a fucking dolmas in Greece.
Well,
that shit's good in Greece.
I've never been to Greece.
Just came back from Greece.
How was it?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Where'd you go?
Just Athens and Hania, Crete.
Oh, just.
But those two places alone were like, dude, America, as of right now, is 249 years old, right?
Yes.
Athens, which is just a city in Greece, is 5,000 years old. You know what I mean? Like, there's just...
They got grape leaf recipes older than this town.
Brother. Someone has definitely had, and thousands of years before there was an America, someone had the idea for America, and other Greeks were like, shut the fuck up. What? Sail? What are you talking about?
Get the fuck out. Listen, we're gonna eat grape leaves. We're gonna fuck little boys. We're gonna have a nice time.
We're gonna think. we're gonna invent thought, and we're gonna vote. How about that?
They did pop off with a bunch of really quality ideas over there.
Yeah.
other than all the molestation. But
I mean, that's
I mean, hey, if you look back at anyone's past,
all of society was pretty grody.
we started to reel that in like 1976.
Where's your price? Stop banging children. No one should be doing that.
Steven Tyler banged one too many 15-year-olds. Sure, he's just like, we gotta fucking pump the brakes here.
Right, we gotta fucking wait. He's how old? Marrying a 14-year-old? Yeah, that's fine. Fucking
Reel at it.
turn that one around.
Where?
But
how long were you over there for?
10 days.
Sick.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. The thing that's awesome about a place like, well, I love Europe in general because there's just multiple reasons, but like in a place like Athens or Hania, anywhere is good. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to like, you can just say, you're like, oh, we're hungry. Oh, that place, you pick places based on aesthetic, really. You're like, that looks like I like the way that place is. The food's going to be great because they just have a higher like bar for quality there.
Yeah. And
they give a shit.
And it's less, so much less hormones and all that shit.
No
there.
Preservatives, really.
Yeah.
You know, and everything's good and everything's chill. Like no one's stressed. The only people who are stressed are Americans. That's what you see. You see other Americans stressed the fuck out because they're trying to do 12 things a day. Where it's like, just be here.
Yeah. That was gonna be, dude.
I
was just talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
About how my problems with travel, and 10 days I think is ideal.
Yeah.
Because my issue with travel is that because of growing up as a kid, it's if you're going somewhere, you're going on vacation generally. You're going to like the beach or like a family's place or whatever, and the idea being we're gonna go relax. And when you go travel somewhere, like you go to a new country, you want to explore.
Right.
So it's an exploring trip, not a relaxation trip. And that fucks up my rods and cones. I want to sleep in. I want to be chill. And over 10 days, you can still see a bunch of stuff, but not feel like you're working at your vacation.
Well, I mean, like that's the thing about living in a city like New York. You get a lot of, friends, family, people who want to come visit. But I've had this conversation so many times where people are like, so this is what I'm thinking. We're going to come in, we're going to stay. They always want to, if they don't know New York, they always want to stay. Like they'll ask questions like, is Times Square fun? Like you don't stay there.
You're going to get rocked by Elmo.
But people like, they do things like they want to see Times Square, then Central Park, then the Empire State Building, then Statue of Liberty, then they want to see a Broadway play, then they want to go to a comedy show. And it's like, hold on. Think about it like this. If you're only planning to only come to this city once ever in your life, then just don't come. That's what I'd say. I'm like, just don't come. Like, if you're gonna travel, get used to the idea of traveling more than once. I feel like anywhere you go to just, because people come here, like in 3 days, they want to see everything. And you're like, you're not going to enjoy that.
No.
You're going to be miserable. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to be exhausted. And then you're going to be gone. If you're going to come here for 3 days, pick one thing. And then let everything else pick you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dude, great advice.
That's the same way I think about when I go to Europe. I'm like, I'm not trying to make this my only time going to Greece. Maybe it will be fine. And my memory, and if that was the only time I'm ever going to go to Greece, my memory of Greece is magical.
Yes,
magical. Did I see everything? No, but I saw the Acropolis. I went to an island. I ate a bunch of I drank so much orzo, and you know what I mean? Like I had an amazing fucking time. Yes, I want to try and go back. Same thing with we went to Berlin. Same thing, and it was like, did you see? I'm like, no. We did our thing, and it was fucking awesome. Went to Spain, same thing, awesome. And I'm like, I want to go back to all these places, but I'm not trying to see the entirety of the fucking country or the city in one trip. That, in my opinion, that's irresponsible.
I agree, because I can't enjoy the thing that I'm experiencing if I'm worried about getting to the next thing.
Right. And of course, especially when you come to a city like New York, everything you want to see, you can see on fucking line. But what you can't see is how fucking awesome a neighborhood is in Brooklyn. How great this little cafe is in the East Village. How fucking cool this walk along Riverside Park on the Hudson is. You can't.
How rude this bodega guy is in Astoria.
Exactly. How shitty this bartender is at this dive bar in the Lower East Side. That you've got to experience by just being there. Or being here.
Yeah. The thing that the thing that drives me crazy about that is that like people will come to New York, exactly like you're saying, they come for 4 days, they do as much as they can, they eat a $1 slice of pizza, and they go back and they go, wasn't that great?
Exactly. Exactly.
I heard about a guy being like, yeah, New York pizza overrated. And I was like, where did you go?
Exactly.
And he was like, Two Brothers. I was like, you fucking what, dude?
Fucking dipshit.
You dummy.
Hey.
We have the most of everything, the most worst and the most best.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Well, dude. It's like people have the same thing where it's like, I went to the top of the Empire State Building. It was just like, it was fine. I'm like, yeah, because you spent all day doing this one touristy thing. And yeah, you're right. Once you get up there, the view is pretty cool, but going through the process, you're going to be fucking annoyed and pissed off. And by the time you get up there, you're like, well, that was it,
Oh, yeah.
And it's so fucking, and then people come and they're like, I saw a Broadway play. I didn't care. It was whatever. I'm like, what'd you see? Lion King? Exactly. You go see an actual fucking play.
Go off Broadway where a guy hangs dong and smokes cigs.
Or at least go see Book of Mormon. That shit is magical.
I didn't love it.
Didn't love it?
I didn't. I caught it late. I saw it like maybe like a year or 2 years ago. So it felt like if I had seen it when it had come out, I would have been so in love with it.
Right. Okay.
But I'm comparing it now to like 10 years of humor as portrayed. So it's like it just didn't hit, and also it's so hyped.
Right. The hype is. I mean, yeah, but it's worth the hype if you ask me, because comparatively to a lot of shit, especially musicals that are out there.
Oh, it's the funniest play ever.
It's just amazing. But I'm just like, but I'm with you. Yeah, like, I don't know. You can't. That's my stance on travel. That's all I'm saying. Is go pick the one thing, but don't try and do the whole fucking. You're robbing yourself of actually experiencing a place
without question.
You know what I mean? And I love showing people New York for the first time. I love it because I'll keep them away from that shit.
Yeah, so you it's someone you respect, you love hanging with, they're coming to the city for the first time. What's your rundown?
Recently, my parents came up, and they'd been in New York a couple of times before, but it was always those kind of trips, like where they came and they only had a couple of days and they wanted to see numerous shit, and we did, but it was kind of exhausting, etc. This past time they came up, they were like, we've never seen Central Park. I'm like, don't think about anything else. We're going to see Central Park. We'll go see it. And that also, you can't even do all of Central Park in one.
It's massive.
It's massive. But, we spent one full day just seeing the cool shit in the park. And then I'm like, I got you. And then the rest of the time, I just kind of took them through my life. They came and saw a show. We went and had drinks in the East Village. We bounced around we went to 2 museums.
Great.
You know what I mean? And then we went to the Met, and then we went to the Natural History Museum right across from each other in the park.
The Met reprogrammed my brain.
Yeah, it's like and that's a day right there.
That's
its own day.
I had parents who were very they're all about like, we're going somewhere, let's go to the museums, let's see stuff. And then I couldn't give a fuck as a kid. I just wanted to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and go smoke weed.
Yeah.
So I was always like, museums really are my thing. And then I went to the Met, and I was like, I've been a fool my entire life, dude.
I have been lied to by Tony Hawk.
Yeah, right to my face.
This fucker. And he's like, I like museums. Then why aren't they in the video game?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he fucking why isn't he grinding in the museum?
For real.
The Natural History Museum.
Yeah, that could have got me
stuff you could fucking kickflip over.
Yeah, dude, you can blood slide a T-Rex, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, if this guy wasn't so busy shilling Hot Pockets and shit.
What the
pizza rolls. But
yeah, but anyway, sorry.
But the Met was unbelievable. The picture, the painting of Washington crossing the Delaware.
Yeah, man.
Is like,
yeah, man. So when you see that up close and personal,
it's so big. It's like the first true piece of propaganda, I think. It sets the tone for what America as a franchise wanted to be. Like the Oakland Raiders. Like, we're going to be the fucking tough guys.
Yeah.
This thing is so impossibly big, and I felt this pride and this like, I'm like, dude, let's go fight the British right now, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Show me.
You know where they're at.
Show me these fucking red coats.
Hiding.
Yeah, let's go. Fucking try and text me. Fucking lie.
Man, they do not like being called redcoats. When you go over there and on stage jokingly refer to them as redcoats.
Oh, they didn't take
Personal experience.
It takes you kindly to that.
But I also I love going over there.
It's fun doing shows, especially stand up in like I've done shows in like Scotland and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and that's first of all, great time.
Love it. Yeah.
But the little cultural differences, like you'll hit a euphemism or something, just see a blank faces and be like, that didn't translate, huh? All right,
Yeah.
no problem.
Dude, I mean, I have a hard, fast rule when I go over there: is I refuse to acknowledge I'm American. If not in the sense of like I don't have pride. In the sense of I will act like I'm been there my whole life.
Hell yeah!
And just get on stage and start talking about what I'm talking about. And like, because I've seen it too many times where you got American comics over there like, wait a minute, so you guys got Burger King too? And you're like, they don't, because I see it happens the other way. When Brits come over here and they start, tea, you don't drink tea much. It's like, fucking stop. We know there's differences. I don't give a shit. I want to hear about who are you? I mean, that's also my thing with comedy in general. Like, I hate small talk comedy. I can't fucking watch it. And I have friends who like, that's what they excel in. I just like, don't watch what they do.
I
don't give a fuck about your dating. Your easy dating joke. I don't care about your I look like this times that joke. I don't fucking care.
Whoa.
Like,
with AIDS. Don't forget with AIDS.
With AIDS, yeah.
With the look like joke.
You
gotta be blankety blank with AIDS.
I mean, that's more interesting than. But there's so many like that's why I don't care about the fucking crowd work stuff. Where it's like this is all just small talk comedy. I don't care. I'm sure I get it for other people. I'm not saying no one should like the shit, but I don't. I want to know who the fuck why am I watching you?
Yeah.
Why are you getting my attention for the next 15 minutes to an hour? I think about that when I'm performing. I'm like, you're giving me your time.
Yes.
I am not going to waste it with mundane bullshit. Let's dive right in. You might not like it. I don't fucking care. You will at least be interested.
Well, that's why
you might love it.
And that's why you've been funny and successful for 20-something years at this point.
Thank you. But, like, it can be hard sometimes because now you've got this, like, I mean, dude, the true damage of, like, the social media, crowd work, clip culture shit. I mean, I think we're all starting to realize it now. You're starting to almost feel like a tide turn against it.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's nice. But, like,
I now see front-facing videos of regular people doing like making fun of that style of shit.
I mean, dude, the truth is I just don't believe that stand-up comedy, specifically stand-up comedy, and let's just go with any performance comedy. Let's throw improv, let's throw sketch in there. I know character work. I know people, there's fucking idiots on all sides that love to like separate these and be like, nah, man, improv sucks and stand-up rules and vice versa. You're fucking being stupid.
No, it's like pizza in New York. There's a bunch of bad and some really good.
Right. If you are good at performing and making people laugh, it should not matter which medium it is or how you do it. But except for crowd work. No, if you're there are amazing crowd work comedians out there. It's just not my favorite thing. But like I do think that as an art form, performance live comedy was never meant for the mainstream. I
could not agree more.
Because the mainstream means that the problem with mainstream anything is now you have to go to them. Mainstream means you have to make it digestible.
Yes.
It almost like this not enlightened, this empowerment of like, I'm consuming your art, so it should be made for me. No, go fuck yourself. No art should ever be made for you. I so wholeheartedly disagree and despise the idea that any comedian should make their art for anyone else. You should give them the idea of giving an audience what they want is the death of it all. It is the formula for mediocrity. Okay? You give the audience what you want. That's art across the board. That's comedy, that's music, that's film. That's how you make great anything, is you go, I want to share this with you. And you may not like it, you may hate it, you may kind of like it, you may fucking love it, it may change your life. That's the risk we take. All right? The moment you start being like, well, will they like it or not? Fuck off. You're not making anything anymore. You're a chain restaurant. You're a fucking Chili's.
Yes,
as
someone who has done a lot of self editing and and like thinking of,
we all go through this.
Is this will this thing get me to this? And the realization of the only threads I can pull are the ones that I find interesting, and that's it.
And it happens, man. Like people, but like it's comedy specifically. Like it's just not. It's supposed to be risky. It's supposed to be out there. It's supposed to make people uncomfortable from time to time, because that's what humor is. Humor is an acknowledgement of that which is not normal, that which is out of bounds, that which is around the ordinary. Like, and that's what's beautiful about it. That's what I fucking love about it. And good fucking Christ, man. Like the crowd. So now what the crowdwork clips have done is they've created this type of audience member that will show up to the show thinking they're going to end up being the star of the show.
Yes.
I'm going to sit up front. They're going to talk to me. I'm going to have a crazy shirt on, and I'm going to just comment, and they're going to ask where I'm from, and then they're going to roast me, and I'm going to be the star of the show because I am interesting too. I am. And it's fucking sad.
Yeah. I think that the cameras turning around to the audience was created a ripple effect that is we're going to be feeling that for a long fucking time.
And look,
but the other thing is though,
yeah,
it did work and it is successful. So it's like, it's kind of hard to argue against that. A lot of people have found success in this thing, and I'm hating on it because it's not what I like, which is whack in its own right. But I do think that I am right, and that shit sucks ass.
Yeah, I mean, it also depends on, I mean, who we're talking about, if we're being honest.
That's also very true.
Because there are certain comedians that have found success through crowdwork clips who are absolutely fucking atrocious.
True.
And there are some comedians who have found success through crowdwork clips who are outstanding.
Like Jessica Kirson, like one of the best.
Well, Jessica's a goddamn like Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
And it's unfortunate that clips is what had to fucking propel her to the next level. But
she should have been a household name.
She should have had Netflix specials by now.
The last 20
She should have had HBO specials before Netflix specials were a thing.
Without question. The funniest, kindest.
She's amazing.
And all the success she's had, it's
fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, nothing like being a 20-year overnight success.
But that's the thing. Like, yeah, but the clips work, and great for her.
Yeah,
fucking awesome. That's what I'm saying. She's an example of one of the outstanding comedians. But you could say that about anything. You know, crowdwork clips are just like, you could say the same thing about talk show sets 25 years ago or movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could say, oh, this certain movies launched certain comedians' careers in the 90s, and they were dog shit as well. So it's like, you know, not your point, but a point you are alluding to. Yes, crowdwork clips were just the next form of media. However, or the next platform that launched a lot. But I think it's the first one that ever started to turn the audience into this, give the audience this sort of expectation that the shows were going to be about them. And no.
Well, it also changed. The thing that changed for me is that it used to be this thing that was it was like cool and underground. You had to be in the room to experience it, and if you weren't there, you didn't get it. You had to. The thing that happened was isolated, and there was something so romantic about that. And I realize that I sound like a get off my lawn right now, but but it was. I like that there were no fucking cameras around.
No, it's still,
and I love cameras. I'm obsessed with them.
There's 5 in this room.
Yeah, we're only using one.
Well, they also, it still exists, man. Like, I still think, like, I'm not as like dire about this or as like, you know, negative about this as I was maybe 5 years ago. Like, right after coming out of the pandemic, I was like, fuck, we're fucked. But like now it's like, no, man, it still exists. Like, you still get these rooms and these fans who like want to hear ideas. Because that's just the thing for me, where like I've seen some people just absolutely obliterate a room with pure crowd work, but then the moment it's over, none of it's remembered.
Right.
None of it's just people just move on with their life, and they'll remember that they had fun, and that's important. But like, to me, like, it's about, to me, I've always, as a fan of comedy, I've always loved this shit that I could listen to 20 times.
Yes.
That I could quote to, like, talk about with friends, that you think about during drives and during like commutes, and like and like the comedy that just sticks with you because it is a piece of art. Like, that's always been like Paul F. Tompkins. You know who that is?
Of course.
If you're listening to this, Paul, he might, who knows? He's just the biggest podcast fan, just listens to 5 a day. I wish you would do more stand. I wish you would come back. I don't think he's doing much stand-up anymore, but he was a fucking, his stand-up, he has a bit about peanut brittle in a canned peanut brittle. I highly recommend you, the audience member listening to this, or you, look that up. Paul F. Tompkins, peanut brittle.
It's
a 5 to 6 minute bit that to me is pure fucking diamond.
What part of what makes me love comedy so much is that we're sitting here being like, the art form is changing, it needs to elevate, and you got to hear this thing on peanut brittle.
But that's the thing. That's just the title. That's just where it starts. Okay? That's just where it starts. Yes. That's just where it starts. The best stuff often starts in the simplest place.
Oh, I completely agree.
No, yeah, but yes, it's about canned peanut brittle. It's a fucking amazing bit, though. But yeah, like, it's, I don't know. It also opened up the fucking floodgates to where now you got people who have never truly been funny or wanted to be funny or understood what being funny is, watching this shit and going, oh, I could do that.
Yes.
And embarking upon a career in comedy when it's like, wait, you didn't even try to be good first. That's the thing I don't think a lot of people understand. I'm saying this. I know when I started doing stand-up, the only thing I fucking cared about was getting good at it. That's all. I didn't think about any of the other bullshit about career or money or any of that. To me,
it's like the Sandlot, dude.
The goal was just like, be good.
Yeah.
Can you be fucking great? Be great. Can you be great? And then worry about money and shit. Then worry about the idea of the idea of a career was like, yeah, whatever. But I gotta be funny first. I gotta be great at this first, and then a career. And like, now you got people doing this for, like, I don't know. You could tell by their posts 2 or 3 years tops, making these big public social media statements about quitting their job to do comedy full time. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean to you? Do comedy full time? Do you think that's how it works? Do you think there are bookers out there like, wait a second, that person's free? Well, good. Get over here. I got a calendar full of dates for you. It's like, you don't choose that. You don't choose when you go full time. It chooses comedy. It's like comedy itself chooses you. Like, okay, you're ready now. You are ready to do this full time. But that's insane that you got, like, there's this idea that, like, you can approach this like a normal job. Fuck off with that, dude. You got to become, there's a level you have to achieve before you can even consider that, in my opinion. Even the shit fucking bags at least achieve that level. You know what I mean? Even the comics that I fucking do not like who are successful have at least achieved a certain level of, like, you can acknowledge, fine, what they do is funny to someone, not me, but someone. You can't just, well, I've been doing this for 3 years. It's time to go full time. What the fuck are you talking about? This is not an office job. This is a goddamn your art form. You need to become a fucking artist first. God damn it.
Yeah, get the pen and paper out, start breaking down this peanut brittle, dude.
Exactly. The peanut brittle. That's a perfect example. Can you do that?
I got nothing on brittle, dude.
Dude, it's fucking great. It's 5 minutes of sustained sarcasm. It's so good. That bit. Anyway, sorry.
No, please.
Paul F. Tompkins.
I love the passion, man.
Passionate. I mean, yeah, dude, just like, you gotta fucking be great at this if you want to make it. I don't understand anyone who shows up to this trying to fit into a box. You see a lot of that now, of people like deciding what kind of comic they're going to be before they've ever even tried to be funny.
Yes.
Like, what are you fucking kidding me?
Well, it's affected my writing, and I've had bits that I'm like, this is funny, but it's too long, and I can't imagine how it would come out as a clip.
Oh no, yeah, exactly. No, I know, I feel you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I feel that. Yeah, dude, 100%.
Or it's like if I'm doing stuff and I'm like, this is like long, and I'm having fun, and it's working, but I don't. Where does this end? Like, where does this? How does this get presented outside of just people in a room, which is what it should be, and that should be the only focus, is just like being funny. Yeah, it's a whatever.
Well, the comics that like sustain, that like are around for longer, that go through waves where like, you know, they got a couple of years where they're everywhere, and then a couple of years where you feel like you don't hear from them much, but it's just because they're in the lab, you know, it's just because they're in the trenches building, and then a couple years later they're back and they're bigger, and you know, it's ebbs and flows. And the comics are around for the Jessica Kearsons of the world, you know, the fucking the Kyle Kinanes, the Rory Scovel's, you know what I mean? Like, you can even look at a guy like Roy Wood Jr., who like Roy Wood is fucking awesome and has been awesome for a long time, but he had a whole career touring the road before he ever got on the goddamn Daily Show. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, all of these comics that stick, that are great and are around forever, like they all follow one simple fucking rule, and it's be better than you were at your last set. That's all there is to it. Just be better. Just push yourself constantly to be fucking better at comedy. Don't think about what category you're falling into. Don't try to be clean just for clean's sake. Don't try to be dirty just for dirty's sake. Don't try to be anything else but you. Once you figure out who you are and what your humor is, fucking stick to it.
Yeah.
And don't accept trends. Don't freak out about, oh, does what I do fit into this? Fuck that. Stay the course. It all changes overnight sometimes. Everything's cyclical. Like, and that's a simple rule to live by. It's the only fucking rule that's, as we talked about earlier, kept the boat afloat.
Yeah.
Too many people freak the fuck out. Sorry, man. If you're not, you should expect to freak out from time to time.
Oh, big
Be
freak
okay
outs.
with it, and ride through it to the next thing, and just know that out there somewhere is someone whose fetish is a fucking 40-year-old comedian rambling about comedy on a podcast. Someone's just talk about festivals.
If he names a name, I'm gonna fucking bust. He's really dancing around this.
Tell me some. No. If he says the name, I won't bust. Edging. He's edging me.
Yeah.
He's edging me. That's what's up, man.
I feel it. It is weird when you make stuff like this, and you're like, there are definitely people jerking off listening to this, but it's not. I don't think anyone's jerking off to this.
Yeah.
I think this is on someone's TV, and they got porn on their phone, and then it's just kind of happening.
But maybe that's what they need.
Yeah.
They need something they can just kind of be listening to.
Yeah.
But isn't that like the beauty and what's made podcasting so huge? Is it's like it's a medium where it's like you only need to be giving it 60 to 70% of your attention.
Yes.
You can be doing everything else. You can be like, you know, it's like music. It's the new music.
Yeah.
You know?
God, I love good music.
What band right now? I mean, Dynamite Rocketship. You said you wanted to be like a band sticker.
Yeah.
That's what we are right now, man.
Yeah, just some guy putting shit into boxes in an Amazon factory.
Yeah.
Going. I wish I was in New York upset about crowdwork.
Just I love the idea of someone listening to a podcast in headphones, but like reacting like music, where it's like, yeah, fucking getting booked at clubs.
He's
crazy.
He's tagging the bit.
Yeah. Just fucking like singing out, like not singing, but talking out loud.
Yes.
Like they're singing a song.
Oh yeah.
It's like, holy shit, man.
I fucking agree with this so hard.
Oh God. He's right, man. I mean, electric cars. How do we know they're really electric? He's like, oh, he loves this podcast, man. He loves it.
He's fired up about it. Yeah, it is cool that people fuck with it.
Oh yeah,
I
get it.
What was your favorite thing you ate in Greece? Was there anything you sat down and you said this is something special?
Dude, so we were in Crete. We were in Hania, which is the largest city on the island of Crete.
Okay,
which is part of Greece. I cannot recommend that place enough. Is fucking
what the fuck? This looks like a John Wick movie,
dude. It was
or
beautiful
like James Bond
and magic. It was so fucking cool.
This water is so clear and so nice.
And
it looks like
that's the Mediterranean, bro. It's it's healing when you get into it.
It looks like you would dive into it and you come out with a 6-pack and pecs.
You dive into it and you come out your IQ 5 points higher. I swear to God, dude, there's so much history and age and like life in that body of water. You come out of it with like a whole new. It's almost like It's like an ecstasy bath.
This place looks
It's like an MDMA wash. It's just like,
fuck yeah.
wow. I swear to God, dude. Like I would just float and just be in the Mediterranean. I was like, dude, I fucking feel amazing right now. I feel better. It was amazing.
I believe it. I've recently
so amazing.
There is something about certain types of there's minerals in it or something. You come out of there, you feel your brain feels different.
You feel exactly. I felt like more functional. I felt hydrated.
Yeah, dude.
From the outside in. It was wild, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It was amazing. It was almost like I felt like I was like, am I a mer person? And I'm just now discovering about this, you know? Am I a merthe?
Have I been a fucking water guy my whole damn life, dude?
I mean, I have, but I've been swimming. I mean, truth is, I am a very like I know, but I'm like a SEAL. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a Navy SEAL. It's just a nature SEAL. You know what I'm saying? But I love to swim. But I grew up in Louisiana, swimming in dirty, filthy, Gulf of Mexico water.
Oh yeah,
and and
you climb out of that, and there's scientists with Dawn soap to get the oil off you.
I mean, it would be like the only reason we should ever call it the Gulf of America is because America's taking fucking blame and accepting blame for all the goddamn oil we've spilt into that body of water and destroyed its whole fucking ecosystem.
Oh yeah,
that's the only reason you call it the Gulf of America, because it's like, sorry everyone, we fucked this all up.
Yeah, we that's us.
We fucked this all up,
and we put all
there's zero pride, like Gulf of America. Sorry,
we accidentally put all the marine wildlife in blackface. That is our bad.
We turned it into a minstrel show. Sorry, we're assholes.
Fucking whoopsies.
The Gulf of fuck us, man. We're dicks. That's the only reason. It's funny, dude. I have a Gulf of Mexico T-shirt, just a shirt I found years back that I liked, and I wore it. I'll wear it around. I was in Anaheim, California, and I was wearing it. And I got like 3 specifically, just like stares, because Anaheim, that's in Orange County, which is the one Trumpy part of California.
A lot of shale pets.
Yeah, I got some fucking weird stares. You're like, fuck you, dude.
It's so fun. Like,
fuck you, Google, by the way.
Yeah, whack.
For changing the name fuck off.
When you catch those pockets, like Anaheim, California, or like certain spots in Colorado where it's like everyone is so liberal, and then you're like, oh, you still got these guys too. No shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Oh yeah. And but here's the promising thing. Vice versa. You know what I mean? Also,
yeah, definitely.
You'll be in fucking red ass Mississippi, and you stumble upon like a Hattiesburg, and you're like, oh, you got openly gay, friendly people and black people not afraid.
Preseg?
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You got blue pockets everywhere too. So, but wait, what is the fucking point here? We're rambling. Son of a bitch. Oh, Hanya meal.
Yes.
It was lamb chops with.
See, now that right there, that's peanut brittle. That's peanut brittle right there. We started out a delicious meal, and we got to Gulf of America blackface.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
That's peanut brittle, baby.
Yep. And fucking, but yeah, the lamb chops with tomato sorbet.
Whoa. It's like a savory sorbet, but cold on the.
But so you got the lamb chops, which are hot,
Yes.
and then you have the little bowl of sorbet. You cut a piece, and then you scoop a little of that cold tomato sorbet on that lamb chop.
Nice.
And it was mind blowing.
Oh, and the guy's going, the lamb is from right there. He points at the hill.
They bring it to you before they slaughter. They let you meet it. They let you decide how it dies.
Yeah. It's actually, the meat is more tender if you soul bond through its eyes.
Exactly. If you explain to it, hey, I'm going to enjoy you. None of you will go to waste. Dude, actually, one of the best things we had was we were at this restaurant, same place in Hanya, and the guy goes, do you want the olive oil tasting? And we're like, sure, man. And he brought out this cart with like 7 different types of olive oil on it.
Fun.
And he just gave you like a few different types of bread, which were all homemade and amazing, and then just different little plates of olive oil. And I was like, oh my God, I'm an olive oil guy now.
Yeah, I had no idea.
You can just dip. It's like a dip,
dude.
But it's healthy.
And it's all, I'm sure, all different flavor profiles, different viscosities.
Garlic,
Cumin,
cumin,
love it.
One that was roasted, like fire roast. That one was the one that was like, that one was fucking amazing. Fire roasted. I forgot what the exact. And then, but dude, it was that alone, just bread and different types of like olive oil from the island too. They're big. That Crete is very like, we do everything. And it's not, it's why it's like more expensive, but also not, because Europe is fair about that, which is nice. Where they're like, sure, your dollar sucks to compared to the euro, but we're not going to tax you for it. But yeah, man, that was, oh my God. I'm like, maybe I need to go whack off to some fucking Grecian food.
Some nice flaky breads and some beautiful oils, dude.
Ooh, you know what I can do with both of them?
Crank one out. Dude, bro, thank you so much for coming out.
Fitbit's going on. Okay, yeah.
Thanks so much for coming on. I appreciate it greatly.
Always come on your podcast.
Thank you very much, man.
Always fun.
You're
first time doing it with you. It's always fun after the first time doing it.
It's the first time ever. Yeah, you're a guy who I'm stoked. Every time I see you, I'm stoked to see you. And everything I see where you're getting the love that I think you so greatly deserve. It makes me so stoked. I'm so hyped on English Teacher on FX. Fuck yeah, great network.
FX Hulu.
Shout out to FX Hulu. Yeah,
thank you.
Anything else you'd like to plug?
I've got 2 specials right now. That one of them is called King Scorpio. It's been online for a minute. It was not supposed to be a special. It was an album recording. So you can also just get the album. It's on Helium Records. But we filmed it with one camera, and my guy cut it together, and it came out really great with just one camera. But it was a nice camera. It was like an Alexa. But like he shot it.
It's a real nice camera.
Yeah, a nice camera. But it looked good, so we dumped it as a special a couple of years ago, and I never promoted it. Mm-hmm. But it's still got a decent amount of views. But I like that special a lot. And then I had a special on Peacock for 2 years. Insider Baseball. No one buys specials anymore. They just license them, which is nice because you get them back. You do whatever you want with them.
Oh yeah.
But it was on Peacock for 2 years. It just recently, a couple months ago, went to YouTube. It's called Number One. I shot that one in my hometown in New Orleans at Tipitina's, a fucking classic, magical, wonderful institution in New Orleans, a very great music venue. And that one's on YouTube now, called Number One. And I love that one. So watch both or one of those 2.
Hell fucking yeah. And check out English Teacher's a scene-stealing performance.
Thank you,
sir. And then the last thing I was just thinking about this because I was thinking about every time I see you, I'm stoked. And it's generally you're at a bar because you're an all-time hang.
I like to hang.
You're a guy, you could chop it up.
I like to chop it up and hang.
You can hold court a little bit, but not in a way that's I
don't overdo it.
No, you do it. Yeah, everyone's involved. It's nice. Have you ever been in a situation where you've been like almost like a superhero? You're at some divey bar. You're sitting around. You're looking at the locals, and you're going, "I could turn this place on its head right now if I want to." And then you go, "You know what? Not tonight. I'm not going to do it."
Yeah, I mean, I think I definitely thought I was that guy, and then it backfired.
You blew it.
It was good, yeah. You know what's funny, dude? For as much as I like love socializing and chopping it up,
Yeah.
I'm pretty shy if I'm by myself.
Really?
Yeah.
I find that's
Pretty shy.
interesting.
Like I'll go to, I don't do it much, but like, well, for example, when we're in Atlanta, that's where we film, sometimes, I'll have a night off and I'll do stand up in Atlanta, of course, but then sometimes if, I would just go out and drink by myself at bars.
Yeah.
And I've done that here. I'll do it here from time to time. It's not a lot, but it's a handful of times a year. And I'll usually don't talk to anyone. I have my notebook with me. I go to a bar. I order a drink. I'll write a little bit. I usually talk to the bartenders the most because they're the ones who will be like, "What are you writing?"
Right.
Occasionally I get recognized, but generally the type of person that recognized me is pretty chill.
Definitely.
Is pretty like, I've had people go the other way and get crazy, but generally they're pretty like, "Oh, hey," and they're nice and cool and we'll share a drink together. But I'm if I'm alone, I'm pretty shy.
No, that's I find it to be so shocking. You're so outgoing. You're such a positive
I
dude.
know, dude, but solo, I'm like, nobody wants to talk to me. Why would I bother anyone?
Yeah.
Why would I ruin anyone's night with my presence?
How has Atlanta been?
I love Atlanta. I love it. It's a fun city to live in for a couple months.
Great.
Fun comedy scene down there. A lot of really funny people down there.
I really like that one venue, the Punchline. That's like it's half a diner.
Punchline's great. The Laughing Skull, that's a great place.
Oh hell yeah! It's Scoville film that thing. Yeah.
And then they just got a bunch of like cool bar shows that are just awesome and fun to do. And yeah, man, it's a fun set. Also, like it's like I grew up in New Orleans. Like New Orleans, it's a southern city, and southern cities have to be a little more resilient and cool because they're in red states.
Yeah.
So they have to be a little more fuck you. We got cool shit here. Come hang out. Whereas like New York can get away with this. I mean, New York's amazing, but New York's amazing because everything's here.
Yes.
And it's in a blue ass state. So it's like, same thing with the West Coast. Whereas like here or like the South, southern cities have to kind of be a little tougher about being progressive and being cool.
Yeah, oh yeah. You meet real liberal people who are like, oh, I have guns as well.
Yo, yeah.
Because I'm about defending my beliefs too.
Oh yeah. You've got transgender gun owners for sure.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're like, oh yeah, and you're like, hell yeah, go for it. Get up in there. You know what I mean?
Dude, you fucking rule, man. Congrats again.
Thank you, Toby.
Go watch fucking English Teacher, man. And watch the specials and subscribe to the Dynamite Rocketship podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/@Toby McMullen. Check out the Patreon for bonus content, patreon.com/Dynamite Rocketship. And I will catch you guys in 1 week. Thanks for tuning in. Later.
1 week.